Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Parasite Eve 2. I am Barry John, and I have a co-investigator with me today, and I will let him introduce himself. Wait, did I go... God damn it, I went to the wrong floor.
And I am his trusty guide, Speedball. Clearly not earning my spot.
I want to go to B2, not B3. Right, people, sorry about that. Totally meant to do this properly.
And for those who forgot, last episode we found a password and a worm that taunts the user by displaying the old password, but now that we know the key to the new password, it's as simple as entering it. I've got it written down here just in case. To the nightmare surgery room.
Yep. And I want to go through here. So before we go through here, I just want to point out that whoever terminal this is, their default password is Melissa Maya. Anybody who's played Parasite Eve 1, which would be Speedball, myself, half the people in the thread, everybody who's watched my previous LP, should recognize those names.
Mm-hmm. The first two victims of neomitochondria.
So I want A... Oh, right, I gotta examine first. A2...
3.
E... Sorry, 3? Oh, right, there's 2 A's in Aya.
Yeah.
Fortunately, there's a backspace.
A3,
E,
I, L, M2, S2, and a Y.
I swear somebody must have deliberately installed it on this guy's computer.
Yep.
You forgot to say the magic word. I can just hear the 14.4 dial-up happening.
Welcome, Dr. Bowman.
Alright. I don't want... sorry, I know one of these advances the plot, so I'm just trying not to hit it yet.
Were you ready for another quiz?
Which method that would be vectors. Because Aya talked with Kyle about this.
Mm-hmm.
That is a remarkably... that is a question that should not be appearing on this sort of location.
Not unless they knew about mist. Maternal. That's easy. We know about that. That's why it's mitochondrial Eve. Yes.
Okay, I swear to God if I got the... Oh, shit. Did I hit the... Oh,
yes.
Right.
Yeah, you did. Oh, well.
Oh, God damn it. Actually, I think you can't actually use the other things, I don't think.
Experimental life forms created under the second Neoteny plan.
Man, in the 8 days before Google.
The 2NP harnesses the evolutionary potential of neomitochondria to revitalize the human race. The human race is doing fine.
Yeah, we're perfectly fine capable. We have the power of guns. So step 1 is acquired genetic samples of the most powerful known examples of neomitochondrial entities, which would be Aya, and then throw it into a blender. I could just hear Ian Malcolm laughing. Planned evolution. No, does not work like that.
No, you're gonna wind up with green super mutants. Oh wait, wrong
Not
game
even.
franchise. 1998. Uh-oh, that's right after the incident in Manhattan.
Mm-hmm.
Some problems during testing. Test subject. In other words, the monsters all went crazy. Using clones.
Refreshing using...
Uh-oh.
I gotta say, though, okay, I want people to pay attention to this, because this is the fullest example of our of the bio we get for Aya.
Yep, they got it from you. Dun dun dun. That would explain why the one of the 3 clones we saw in the tube, the failed one, had golden hair like hers.
Sorry, people, I skipped straight through.
Uh-oh. Aya?
Pierce? Yes, I know who you are, Pierce.
And now, if you haven't saved Pierce by now, instead it's just a phone ringing, and they hang up, like it's some bad guy checking to see if you're in the room.
Pierce, don't go crazy on me. Pierce? I wonder if he grabbed the magic cards on the way through on his way through the Dryfield basement.
Yeah.
He's hacking the world.
I'm a programming genius. Got a gun genius. I don't like those things. I just followed the trail of dead monsters as you cleared them out.
Well, to be fair, most of them melt on the way by.
Yeah. Just followed the goo.
Unfortunately, you can't go back to that computer anymore, so I apologize, people.
That's quite alright. I think we hit the most important part anyway.
Yeah. And most of the other stuff is basically like, oh, hey, there's the spilled coffee on the floor. Basically, people being assholes to Bowman and Bowman being assholes to people. But...
Test subject insurrection, which, the monsters went crazy, which is...
Piers has given us the full map of the facility.
Mm-hmm.
So, best way... I'm
going
to have to clear out the...
Scary.
Yeah, sorry, best way out is probably going to be just going through the main corridor there and back through the elevator hall.
And
I'm also gonna...
yeah, if it wasn't Pierce on the phone, it's just some creepy voice. I think it might be Kyle, actually, who calls us up to the control room. Ow.
I'm not that worried.
And whatever organization was behind this place, I don't think they ever give a concrete name to the group.
No. If there was a third game, they might have answered that question.
Yeah. Anyway, so one of the only human members left of that group was the fake SWAT guy who planted bombs around the Acropolis Tower. Presumably he's one of the staff here who was trying to clean up everything. Right now, there's lots of monsters, but there's not a lot of science being done right now. The work is not continuing.
I disagree with some of that, but now is not the time to be talking about that particular... Oh, there we go.
Then again, Bowman could still talk. Maybe he was doing science just in his monster form. He's moving test tubes around and going during all of it.
Yeah. Oh, for crying out loud. Right, because Pierce is the one who's going to have to unlock everything for us. Yeah, just go over to Pierce's room.
When in doubt, clear it out.
Yeah. Honestly, if you're playing this game by yourself, just every time you have the opportunity, just clear out everything you have access to. It makes this sort of, backtracking a lot smoother.
And you get BP and XP for it anyway.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of, I'm probably going to have to refill my ammo again, but... do I want to shoot these? Not worth it. Right, I have free access to the armory.
Ah, the red dot that's where we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice to have you back.
I'm worried about Pierce. I should check on him.
Yeah. Nice to have you back, quest marker. Although the thing where rooms that still have monsters in them in red, I believe predates even, the Resident Evil remake, which had them on its map, which was a welcome thing back then, because it helped you know when stuff did or did not have stuff in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's only one rifle-type weapon in the game, I think, and that's why we're still using it. It never goes obsolete. It has pretty good damage and utility.
Yeah, its real utility comes from all of the modifiers you can attach to it.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go through... Nope, not this door. I need to go through the service gantry. And she's still... Oh yeah, she's still, not happy with this, so...
She's a little freaked out when she found out she was gene-jacked.
And Baldwin's response was, okay, Oh, and she's, not telling him about Pierce either.
Are you sure you can't send the National Guard? Everyone's tied up.
Doing what? Godzilla's attacking Tokyo? I am literally just holding down the R1 button, people. That's how this fight is going.
These fatties don't deserve it. I don't know what their real name is, but they've got the tiny heads and the big bodies, and you can knock them over.
Yeah. I was thinking, they could be micro burners, the burner before it got all the super growth and the cybernetic enhancements.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
By the way, people,
ominous giant door.
Yep. It gets even more ominous. Wait for it. What?
Oh no!
The actual... I would like to remind people at this point that when we saw this place in the Maya vision earlier, there's a giant goddamn window in the roof. This shaft is open to the sky.
And this giant egg chrysalis thing ready to be launched out of it.
Hey, Pierce.
He's really living up to his John Carmack look. Pierce? Whoa.
Yes, please do scare him straight. Aya, he's a nerd. Working on computers is rest for him.
It's okay, I know martial arts. I know kung fu.
Yes, Aya can run off alone because A, she carries a gun, B, she's a walking weapon of mass destruction, and she can heal herself.
This is where we can unlock everything. I think we hit the operate button. Yeah.
You were just talking about the Neo arc, but hit the button. Makes sense that a security control room would have that sort of thing. So that's an elevator. The location of the camera for this spot confuses me because I don't think we...
Jungle.
What? We're in the desert. Inside the shelter.
Uh-oh.
No, actually, Noah brought 7 of each. I can't remember if it was 7 each or 7 pairs of each.
Well, there can be flooding in the desert on occasion.
True. A greenhouse on a massive scale with artificial sunlight.
I don't know, sounds like a great way to have a testing ground for monsters or other animal life forms.
The kind of barrier that lights people on fire if they get too close. So something down there is powering the facility up here and is being fed into the thing outside.
Well, that would be handy, except for the fact that I can sense them myself. Ah! It's payoff time for that plot coupon. And we have a name for it now.
So this also explains how Pierce can move around. He has a map that shows him where the enemies are.
Yes.
So he can avoid them.
Yep.
Storeroom, armory, sleeping quarters, control room, underground parking, golem freezer. What?
Uh-oh.
And Aya shows up as blue because now she has her own tracker on her, so that Pierce can keep an eye on where she's at.
Operating room, lab room, septic tank.
Yeah. I would also like to note that this is actually concurrent with the map of the...
Oh boy,
What?
It's got so many tracking devices, the whole place is just solid red. Uh-oh.
Observatory, North Promenade, Forest Zone, Submarine Title, Pavilion, Island, Garden, Power Plant.
Power plant 1.
Yeah.
Oh, alright, the tracking system doesn't work because of the magnetic field. It's still got a lot of badness in there.
Yeah. I appreciate the fact that the system goes, I can't scan in there, therefore I'm going to assume things are wrong, rather than I can't scan in there, I can't verify that there is a problem, so I could assume there is no problem. Unless, of course, they're a normal human being who doesn't have a tracker.
Or an abnormal human being like number 9. We don't know if they have trackers.
Alright, so here's the map, and yes, if I go through again, like, everything is here, but...
Ah, the roof. The way out.
Parking garage, vehicular airlock, bulwark, heliport. And I need to go back to, I think it's over here, monitors the poop. Sorry. There we go.
There we go. We click on operate and it opens up whatever the camera's looking at. Now it's open. Click.
I just want to make sure I have everything opened up.
Lift on.
Because way back when, Speedball and I went down one of the elevators in this room. And now we're going to go down the other elevator. What?
An Aztec ziggurat? Okay. Security.
Now,
oh, yeah.
I can turn off all of the security lasers in the facility now. They're not going to shoot the enemies, but they also won't be shooting me. Honestly, I trust my chances with things like that.
Yeah. I don't know, I can't confirm if turning off the security makes more monsters show up, or if it's just that the gun turrets don't shoot at anything. Anyway. Oh wow, look at that fancy technophone. Yeah, much bigger than we thought. Freaking Umbrella never had anything this big. This is like complete global saturation.
But Baldwin is escalating, going, yeah, guys, this is going to be a problem. And I think there's a second response here. There we go, yes. Talking to Jody. You what? No, why? So Jody figured out that Pierce went to Nevada.
You can't tell Hal. He ran out of the door. No, he's not Rambo. Might be Rambo's tech support, though.
And that's Jody's generic
line.
response.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me just check. Make sure. Right, so he will do Cracker Man things while Aya does action hero things now.
I don't know if it's safe to be this close to that thing. It might put out spores.
A faint heart. I think you're going to need a bigger gun, Aya.
Many friends live within.
Aya, that's a bad. That's a bad sign. That's a really bad sign.
Yeah, remember when Melissa Eve told you, that they could talk to her, and yeah, this might be bad. And these guys are back.
Yeah.
But that
I
little
don't think
tiny elevator is that the way out?
No, that's the way down. But yeah, never mind. I was hoping. You know what?
Yeah, triple shot.
Oh, hold on. I keep messing up my controls here. And sometimes you don't need Inferno.
No. Weebles wobble, but they do fall down if you shoot them with a fireball 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
The other terrifying door.
Oh, hold on.
It's another Bowman. I believe the official name for these critters is Stringer. And if you don't keep knocking them down, they have spells of their own to cast.
Oh, got him. Parasite energy. Not yet. Now I'm wondering how the girl in the Maya vision got through this facility without any sort of...
Incident?
Yeah, or a passcode.
Yeah. Maybe she just shorted out the systems using her mental powers. Whoa, 900 damage! He didn't like that at all.
No. But because activating or upgrading a power restores your MP, you can be fairly aggressive in casting stuff. Alright. We've gone down the lower elevator already. And that led to a room we couldn't get through.
Yeah.
And at this point, if you hadn't turned on the elevator from the control room upstairs, Pierce would... I don't think Pierce would turn it on for you. Oh, by the way, we're about to watch a cutscene that only appears once. Oh, never mind.
Excuse me, sir?
Yeah, come in.
Hello, Mr. President. I think they just have the first few lines from the first part. Work from the mole we sent into that organization.
I have to say, their Bill Clinton impersonator did a pretty good job for the time. that's totally Bill Clinton,
Mm-hmm.
who is 2 months away from the end of his second term, and right now Al Gore and George Bush are campaigning to see who succeeds him as president of the United States. But an SDI relic, that's a
It's Ronald Reagan's Star Wars program!
we are officially now playing Akira, people. But they are not doing their thing just yet.
It takes hours for this thing to get into position in orbit.
Right. Oop. Testing.
And Pierce starts unleashing some
She face
rhymes.
bombs.
The walls are all different down here. This was built later.
Yeah.
Welcome to New York.
What?
Tropical rainforests, coniferous forests, savanna, coral reefs, tundra, greenhouses for each climate. Reproduce temperatures, humidity, soil conditions, flora, and fauna. Our new humans adapt to each environment. The lights come on. We'll begin our tour with the savanna zone. Remember, some fauna are carnivorous. Please stay on the path.
They. Oh my God!
Many of you may already know about the NMC's appearing in New York City. Became as other organisms before their miraculous transformation.
What the? No, that was Melissa Eve doing stuff. Nothing.
Thanks to
Oh my
mitochondrial telomerase activity, even cell aging is a thing of the past.
Scraping on the inside, scraping on the inside, scraping on the inside.
A drafter's pen has been at work on God's blueprints for life.
I think Bowman wrote this.
Yes. The results are here for all to see, the artificial NMC.
Who are they writing this for?
Investors. People who give people who give them grants.
Screaming on the inside, screaming on the inside.
Creating an ANMC. First, an externally controllable form of neomitochondria is placed on a vector virus and injected into the test subject. Alright, most of those words are real. I don't know if it would work exactly this way, though. The virus multiplies, carrying its genetic package to the host cells. Stimuli are sent to the neomitochondria, causing host neoteny. Humans are already a neoteneous species.
Yeah, okay. So, retention of juvenile characteristics in an adult organism. Okay, this is why humans have babies, not spawning or tiny adults when they're born.
Mm-hmm. And neoteny also refers to the fact that humans already kind of look like babies compared to other creatures in the animal kingdom. We don't have as much hair. We're unspecialized. I have a Nietzsche quote ready just for this. Man is a
Okay.
rope switched between the animal and the superhuman. A crossing, a wayfaring, a dangerous looking back, a dangerous trembling and halting. What is great in man is that he is a bridge and not a goal.
Friedrich Nietzsche, when his works aren't being hijacked by stupid people.
Mm-hmm. The subject's body returns to a prepubescent state. That's not how that's supposed to work.
So basically, the general plan is they are going to use neomitochondrial technology and genetics to hyper specialize humans into various subspecies that are adapted to various environments.
And throwing
No!
it's adaptation is achieved in a single generation.
Oh,
It's not
how
adaptation.
it
Adaptation
works.
happens on its own. This is just engineering. That's different. All in the laboratory, those ANMCs still in development are assisted with life support. That would be all the cybernetics and stuff.
You people are stupid.
The rules from these group tests will allow us to perfect the procedure. Mental abilities not needed for daily life are suppressed to avoid host confusion. Oh my god, that's terrible. Ideally, mental activity will be permanently suppressed in all subjects save a few to promote cooperative group. So you're going to make everyone as dumb as animals. Alright. Now, it is true that intelligence is not always a survival trait. That's why not every creature has it. But, this is deliberately dumbing down beings that need their minds in order to work. That's monstrous. Who would sign up for it if you knew that you were all going to be dumb? Like,
Bowman.
all right. Maybe investors would be, hooked by the sound of eternal youth, because a bunch of rich old people want to be turned into monsters that live forever, but no one would sign up for your brain will be stunted unless they all thought that they were going to be the ones who were still intelligent. Like the Elder Chaser, I guess that was what that thing was.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Like, these people
Touch the glass.
Yeah, there's a reason this was a bad idea on so many levels.
Oh my god. Oh my. Okay, I need to take a break from the stupidity here, people. We'll see you all next time when we explore the Neo arc.